everybody. It's Friday night, and there's nothing to do except for look in this box. So this is what the delivery people bring you on good days. So this is one of 1,000 Godzilla LE pinball machines. This is number 108, and Austin is stuck at the university, so he's not here. So poor guy. So he doesn't have to help set it up, but he also doesn't get to play it tonight. So tough for him. So I thought it'd be fun to live stream unboxing this thing and setting it up. And it may bore some people to tears, and some people might enjoy seeing what it looks like when you set one of these things up. Do not use clamps, do not truck from the side. So this is not the bottom. The bottom is over here. I'll turn it around. Let me do that. So that's the bottom.
Well, Jerry Eckert's out there already. Hi, Jerry.
Hello, Miss Eckert. How are you? Hope you're well. So the first thing to do is pop the staples out of it, which will take me a second. There's probably a better way to do this. Probably this way. So anyway, why this one? It's probably a question some people will ask. Because I didn't buy Avengers, I didn't buy Stranger Things, and I didn't buy, what was the other one that came out lately? I don't remember.
Miss Cantrell says, you got it. You probably won't get much sleep tonight.
I bet I do. I'm tired. I'll play a couple of games on it and then I'm going to bed. I haven't bought a new game in quite a while, actually. A Stern game. Because they haven't made a title that I really wanted to play. Or wanted to buy. Some of them are fun to play, I just haven't found one that I wanted to have, to keep. But Godzilla, on the other hand, has quite a few things going for it. One, it's Godzilla. And it's the classic Godzilla. The Toho Godzilla that we all grew up with watching at the drive-in on Saturday night. Smash little models of tanks and planes and Tokyo. So that's fun. And I have a lot of fond memories of going to the drive-in and watching these kinds of movies. I think I have seen them all. So, I like the theme. That's one. Number two, it was designed by a guy who, so far, hasn't made a bad design. Part of that is probably that he's still early in his design career.
Miss Cantrell, the answer is no. April does not play much.
No, April does not play a lot. I try to get her to, but she just doesn't play a lot.
Anita Davis says, hello, Ken. How are you doing, my old friend?
I'm doing well. Thank you for dropping by. One thing you want to make sure you do is pick up all these staples because they are certified tire killers. So, take those off. Now, this is the best part of unboxing any new pinball machine. Come closer. Come closer. It's like buying a new car. in that this only lasts for a moment or two, and that is the new pinball smell. Now, I can't get that to stream over the internet, but pinball machines have a very unique smell, like new cars. And so, yep, that's new pinball smell. Ah, love new pinball smell. I have unpacked so many pinball machines for use in tournaments over the years, and several here at the house. So, yeah, there's that. So if you'll take a look in here, you'll see this one's very well packed. They did not used to do this. They used to just kind of slap them in the box. But because of how much these things cost nowadays, and collectors get real miffed if they're scratched or dented or scuffed, they pack them really, really well. So,
I'm not tall enough.
not tall enough? Here, let me see. Here we go.
I'm
Let me
short.
see if I can help here. Here we go. So you're looking at the coin door. It's setting on its back end, and it's folded up, and we'll have to take the packing material out and set it up now. I'm just a big kid. I'm a big kid. Yes, I'm a big kid. Why grow up, Anita? There's no point in growing up. If you grow up, you get old and boring. It's not fun. So, styrofoam block.
Hi, Mr. H. How are you?
Styrofoam block. Is that Mr. H's in the band?
Yes.
Hi. Styrofoam block. And styrofoam block. That's our first set of blocks out of the way. Now, these are going to be the legs. I'm probably not going to take them out yet because if I do, they'll probably fall out of the shipping cartons they're in. So, the next best thing to do, the easy way to do this, is to use this steak knife that we don't use for anything else ever, because April doesn't see me using this to open a cardboard box.
Of course.
And I'm going to cut the front side of this, or the bottom side of this down, so we can see the bottom of the game. So this will take me a second, but not too long. This goes faster than you think. You want to be careful with this because you don't want to cut the side of your game.
Miss Decker asks, how do you lift that bad boy out of there?
You don't. Well, you'll see in just a second.
And Anita's remembering you at the bowling alley and skating, my friend. If we couldn't find you, we knew where to find you.
Who is that?
Anita Davis.
Yep, I would be over at the pinball machine. You're absolutely correct. And actually, there are games in here that were at the bowling alley. Not the actual games, but the same titles. So, it's a terrible cut, isn't it? If you're wondering why I'm not using a box cutter, I couldn't find it. So now you can see the bottom of the game. Getting closer. So bottom off. Just like that. So you can see the bottom of the game. These are the legs. There are two. There'll be two more on the other side.
Anita says have fun.
Will do.
She has to run.
There's two. The legs that come with this game are powder coated. Kind of a, I don't know what, they have a name for it, but I don't remember what they call it. I shall call it silver, for lack of a better idea.
Stacy says whoop whoop.
Who?
Stacy.
Stacy, which Stacy? Didn't see a last name?
Oh, it just went away.
Nope.
Gosh, sorry. Sorry.
There's a few Stacys on my newsfeed, that's why I asked. That's okay. We'll figure out who it is. I bet I know which Stacy it is. It's Stacy DeVino. She would be the one watching pinball stuff. Don't level your games this way. And I'll level it better later. This is just kind of a quick cheat. There's one.
Happy to buy Walking Dead to create a slot for you, Stacy says.
Yeah, now I know who it is.
Yeah.
For sure.
Can't wait to try this pin out.
How are you enjoying Walking Dead, by the way? I hope she's enjoying that game. I really like playing that game a lot. Yeah, if we hadn't have sold Walking Dead, Godzilla wouldn't have made his way here. The game room is full, so for something to come in, something must leave.
And that's the rule.
It's kind of like a Thunderdome. Only, 2 pins enter, 1 pin leaves, or something like that. In this case, 2 pins left and 1 pin coming in. That one looks a little higher than the other one. Let's check it. And it is.
Stacy says they've been enjoying it, but not as much as I hoped because of the newborn and general tiredness. Yes, I can understand.
I can understand that.
Worth it, though, she says.
Good. Okay, there are those 2 legs. And I'll set up. Those are going to be my back legs because I put a little more rake on them. I like my games to play pretty quick. These are going to be the front legs, so I'll put them all the way down. One. And here's the other one. So for those of you who don't know pinball real well, or how modern pinball has turned into kind of this weird collector thing, they built 3 models of this machine. They built the limited edition model, which is the one that I'm putting together. They build a premium model, which is the same as a limited edition, besides the artwork is different. And they build a pro model, which is a stripped down version that doesn't have all the same features and also has different support.
Miss Decker, not enough.
Not enough. About pinball?
No, she asked how much are you paying the camera woman?
She got Whataburger tonight.
Yeah, that I got to stand in line for, but
You were on your way home anyway. We're also making a stop motion version of this. Stop motion, that's not the right word. What's the word I'm looking for? Time lapse. I did with that with Metallica several years ago. It was kind of fun, so I thought I'd do it again. So, here comes the...
Oh, Miss Decker, absolutely. Miss Decker says she'd ask for a massage or access to the credit card.
If you have access to the credit card, it's kind of all you need, isn't it? And then these go like number one.
Stacy says, what, no hydraulic lift cart to get the machine up for you?
No. I do it the old-fashioned way. The way that will make a chiropractor very happy. I do it with brute force. Actually, it's not as bad as you think. As I get older, it gets a little harder. Fortunately, the Stern games, the new ones, don't weigh as much as the old ones do. I would never try this with the Jersey Jack game. It's impossible. I'm not young enough to do it anymore. The Stern games are not as heavy, or at least the last couple I've done haven't been as heavy, and I can still pull this off.
Hi, Tom. How are you?
Hi, Tom. This is Tom George. Tom recently got back from playing a huge pinball tournament up north that I wish I could have got to go to. Maybe someday.
Tim Reed says, too cool.
Tim's going to have to come over sometime. He's never been over here. Now, this is the kind of thing that irritates me. So come here. This is a brand new game, and I have wrinkle decals on the cabinet on the front. Right here. Now that's annoying on a game that costs what this one did. That shouldn't have ever got out of the factory with quality control. Might be able to smooth them out. But or they might not have put enough. They might not have enough adhesive on back. I don't know, but they should not be bubbling like that. Anyway,
Hard to tell.
for later. That's a distributor problem. But anyway, there's also no such thing as a pinball that doesn't need some kind of tweaking out of the box. If you buy one new and you don't do pinball pretty regular, it can be kind of a frustrating experience because they always need a tweak or two. It's not like buying a new car or a washing machine or a TV. You just plug it in and it works 100% of the time, all the time. They don't work that way because there's lots of moving mechanical parts and they shift around in transit and they typically take a little oomph to get going. They have changed their designs a lot over the years to try to make them more reliable.
Grant Birdwell said he played it in Houston today. It's so much fun.
Did you play? Grant, did you play a pro or a premium or an LE?
Well, he's asking you, is yours an LE or premium?
Mine's an LE. I know there was a batch of pros that shipped, and I know that there are some places that bought LEs for route use that went on location.
Grant said both.
Both? Wow, cool. So, Grant, did you like the Pro or the LE better? I want to know the answer to that question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Usually the LEs or the premiums went out.
He played it at Charlie's at Joystick.
There are a few games that I like the pros better. Metallica's one of them. Which is why we have a pro here and not LE or premium.
Grant says, haha, congrats on getting one.
Thank you. All right, so there's the front legs. Now, Jerry was asking, how do you get out of the box? Well, this is how you get it out of the box. This is how you do it without a lift. Once you get the front legs on, grab a hold of it just like this. Nice and easily. You set it down just like that. Now it's halfway out of the box. Now, all I got to do is just kind of wiggle it a little bit. There's that.
Kevin Rodriguez says, so when is the next toad suck?
Usually after TPF. That doesn't mean you can't come play it, Kevin. There.
Bobby, make sure you download the update.
Okay. So obviously they didn't come shipped with the latest code. That's not altogether unusual. So there. It's out of the box and on the floor. That's part of the way there. Now, the next part of this trick is to take a bar stool. And you put it over here like this. Now, what I'm going to do after I get a drink is I'm going to deadlift this and put this bar stool, or I'm going to have April put the bar stool underneath it for me. And I'm going to set it on the back, on the bar stool.
Harrison Maxwell, when are you bringing it to my place?
No. Harrison, you're free to come play it too.
Brianna reminds you, lift with your legs.
Absolutely lift with your legs. So, this is going to take me a second.
And I'm on a lifting restriction, so that is why I'm not helping.
Help me lift it, so it's all on me. So, just gotta sock myself up to it a little bit. It's no biggie. So, we're going to lose the feed here on the camera just for a split second. Don't stop it. Just point it, put it down and point it at the ceiling. It'll be fine.
Okay. Maybe.
That'll work.
Ta-da!
Here comes the fun part.
And breathe.
And now you call the chiropractor. But that's literally how you get it up like that. Now you take the back bolts out of it.
Brianna says she's a miracle worker, not a nurse. Don't get hurt.
Well, we used to have a nurse in the family while my mom was around, so when I messed up roll, I could get her to tell me I was being dumb. I shouldn't have did whatever it was I was doing.
Which she did a lot.
Now I just hear her voice saying, that was dumb, you should have done that.
Brianna says, smart lady.
Yes, she was. What did you know me, what did you expect? There you go. I'm waiting for a groan for that.
Grant Birdwell asks, how long did you have to wait from the time you ordered it till you got it?
You know, actually, not that long. I mean, because they didn't announce these until just like a month ago. We didn't know they were coming. And so I put the order in with Craig at Fun in Mesquite. And here it is. Now, the upside of that is it's an LE, so it's in a very small batch on the runs. So if it was a premium or a pro, it would have been pushed way back. They're going to do one small run of premiums this year, and I think everything else is probably coming after the first of the year. I know there are people that are still waiting on Jurassic Parks and some other games that they've been waiting on for a long time. So that kind of stinks. So the problem is, like with everything else, there's a shortage of, I'm sure they're having problems getting some parts. And so it's just a matter of what can they get and when can they get it and how fast can they build it. And they're still backlogged from, you know, way back when everything was shut down. You know, they were kind of running behind before COVID. They were, pinball has gotten so popular that the manufacturers are running kind of full tilt, which is nice because pinball almost went completely down and out in '99.
Bobby's got a question. What's your manufacture date? His was on the 20th.
This game was born on October 22nd, 2021. So it is 7 days old. It's its birthday. It's a week old. What was his policy?
On the 20th.
20th. Mm-hmm. I got a new one. Mine's newer than yours. They worked the bugs out after they made yours, too. They had 2 days to fix all the problems, and they made mine. He's already had his set up and playing, I think.
Bobby says, pretty crazy. It can go from the assembly line to Texas in 7 days.
That is wild right there. You know why that is? Because you don't have to go through California to get it. That's why. If it had to go through California, we'd get it this time next year. Because they don't let independent truckers, I don't think, go through California. That's all I've been told. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. I got some guys that run trucks on my newsfeed. They can tell us whether that's true or not. There's one. There's another one.
We'll come to that side. Woohoo. Close up.
Decals are pretty.
Yeah.
Cool. Neat artwork. This would be a little faster if I did that. Okay, so now I'm going to do the same thing I did a while ago. I'll pick this up. I'm going to let April take the bar stool out from underneath it. It's easier because down is easier than up.
I'm going to just lay y'all down.
Okay, just a second. We'll be right back. We're still here. We're still here. We're still here. And there we are. So
There you are.
this is always a fun moment too. That is the cutting of the strap. It's kind of like delivering a newborn, besides it doesn't attack you. Where you cut the umbilical cord.
Stacy says, wait, Ellie, for that money, and it comes with just standard legs?
Those actually are powder coated. Why they picked that color, I don't know, because they really look like regular chrome legs. I think it should have been done in green, because I think that would have been cool, because Godzilla green. But they were going for the Mecha Godzilla look, and so they did it in silver.
Silver.
Okay. I need to sharpen these. Take that off. Take that off. I even put one around the power thing now.
Stacy says, heck, or even red.
Red would have been pretty on this too. Blue or maybe a purple would have been cool. But I don't do interior design. I'm a guy. I don't know anything about it. I can't match a pair of white socks. Okay. So now I need these coin door keys that they put on the shooter. And I'm going to open the coin door. And of course, I picked the right ones. Let me know. What are the odds? And I need them here because the back box bolts are in here. So you take out the coin box. Used to, they had one little simple system to set up the back box, and they did away with it. I don't know why. I guess because it was too easy. It was too expensive. It cost an extra quarter. So we take that out and come and get the back box bolts, which will be in here. That feels like them. That's them. Fortunately, they're the same size as the leg bolts, so you don't have to switch wrenches. Somebody thought of that ahead of time. So I'm going to take those out, put them right here. And now I'm going to lift up the back box. And you'll see it. So here we go. Make sure I'm not touching any wires. If I was, so I'm going to fix that. like there's a message from Gary Stern on the playfield and a letter. It's a great picture of Gary. Gary's the guy who didn't give up on pinball in '99 when it looked like it was going to go down for the count. So, kudos to Gary for keeping it alive. He's getting older.
Brianna says, ooh la la, nice game.
Yeah, wait till you see it light up. Alright, what do we got here? First off, we got a warning that says this has high definition glass. Do not use ammonia base cleaner on it.
Grant says, my favorite sound mode on the machine is feeling Godzilla stomp through the city.
Oh, it's got a shaker motor then. Cool. And it's also telling us that register your product to redeem your limited edition Stern Insider Reward unique to each game. That's kind of cool. They have a new thing where each game has basically a thing on it that you scan with your phone, and it keeps track of your achievements and everything online. That's new. It's their new system, which is really neat. Set these over here. All right. Be able to get a little closer view here, maybe.
Stacy says, I'm mad that they didn't do anything special to the speaker panel either. However, the playfield upgrade to Premium and LE from Pro is so worth it. Lots of moving parts and toys.
Agreed. Well, somebody will make an aftermarket something for that. You know they will. They'll make a mod for it. Alright. I save these, I do not know why. I save everything that comes off of the game. Every little tag, every little piece. Just in case I ever sell it, I figure somebody might want it. And there's a limited edition certificate on the back box. I own a few limited edition games. I own Black Knight, an Iron Maiden, a Kiss, a Tron, Star Trek. I think that's it on limited edition games. And let's see if there's anything in here we need to be mindful of before we put this thing together. Tells us where the latches are. Okay. Does it have any packing pieces that we need to take off before we turn this thing on? Not that I see. Any there, don't see any there. Don't see any packing spots, but we probably ought to double check it just to make sure. Because you never know. I'll scoot it back this a little late. There we go. Now you get to see something. Those of you who are not pinball kind of people. First thing we're going to do before we turn it on, we're going to raise the hood. And we're going to make sure that it doesn't have any, nothing came loose in the shipment There's nothing flopping around in there. Doesn't need to be flopping around in there.
Hi, Craig.
Hey, Craig. Craig's responsible for this.
Mm-hmm.
Partially. Craig is my dealer. If you need a pinball machine, see Craig. Craig can set you up on pinball machines. He most certainly can. So before you turn a new game on, I always check underneath to make sure that nothing has come loose. Sometimes things come loose, they fall in the bottom of the cabinet. You never know. This game came packed with some extra drop target decals, some other things like that. But I always check to make sure that the coil, one of these high voltage coil wires comes loose and arcs across one of these boards that are unobtainium because of part shortages. Then you're going to be sitting here with a game that's not working. And sometimes they just jostle loose when you transport a game halfway across the country.
Stacy says, Steve-O says, of course Craig is involved. He is involved with everyone's pain and suffering of the wallet.
Craig also buys games, so you can trade in a game to Craig and get a new one. So everything in here looks good to me. I don't see anything that looks odd or out of place. So I'm going to put it back together. Okay. Now I'm going to put the balls in it. And to do that, I need a paper towel because the balls come packed in. They put a little bit of oil on them so they don't rust because they never know how long these games are going to sit at the distributor, which nowadays isn't long, but back in the old days it was. So they still pack the balls in a little bit of oil. So before you put the balls in the game, thing we do is wipe them off.
Grant says, the magnet in the game is pretty cool. Don't get your phone too close.
Point. The magnet's different on this one because it's not under the plate. It's like, yeah, it's just different. Nobody's done one like that before that I know of. If they have, somebody correct me. Okay, one ball to go. About ready to fire this thing up. Certificate of Authenticity, number 108 of 1000. Now, here's the thing. Who's going to build a fake one of these? Somebody going to fake an entire pinball machine? Not likely. Let's see the glass. Swanky. That is maximum swankage right there. Don't you think? I like it. What I need now is a little bit of...
Bobby, do I need to stand back? Is that for me? Or who needs to stand back? Oh, maybe it's staying back because we're turning it on. Ha ha, sorry. I'm
Uh-oh.
slow.
Yeah, I can't turn it on unless I find that extension cord though. So I'm looking for an extension cord. I know I got one around here somewhere. There's a little one. Oh, wait, there we go.
Okay. I got it, Bob. Sorry.
We're good, we're good, we're good. Okay. Just got the plug.
Mike Reeves is watching. Hi, Mike.
Hey.
Hey, Judge.
Hey. You got here just in time to see us turn this thing on.
And Terry.
Hi, Terry. Survey says, plug it in, right? Here, Russ, untangle this. It's almost Christmas-like, but a couple of days. Be time to get started. Okay, here we go. You go right there, just like that. You go into here, just like this. And then we should get.
Brenda says, count it down.
Oh, you want to count down? Man, that's kind of dirty.
And then stand back, like Bobby says.
So countdown, huh? Countdown from what? Anybody know how to count down to from 10 in Japanese? I don't. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. You don't want to hit this button, it's not going to do nothing. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Yep.
Well, Brianna says she does speak Japanese.
Well, here we go. Let's see what we get. Lights, please.
Looks like there's a glare. Can't tell.
It's moving.
Stacy says, oh, thank God it turned on.
Hooray! We have lights. We have camera. We're about to have action. As soon as I put the glass on it and play it. Also gonna put it in free play real quick. Adjustments. Standard adjustments. See free play go by and say something.
I can't see that.
Yes. There we go. Now, we'll put the glass back on it. We're going to play this thing. Because this is what we've been waiting for, right? That's what this has all been about. Lock bar back on. I have no idea how to play it because I haven't watched any of the videos. one of these to catch.
Bobby, new code is out there. It will start doing an auto update as soon as you start stirring connected.
Oh.
I'm trying to read with it above my head. Stern connected. Okay.
Boy, that's tight. Good enough. All right. Now we're gonna play it. Okay, leave that running. I'm gonna shut off the stop motion. Okay. We're done over here.
Get up close. Did you get my head?
All right. You want to go first or second? Dear.
I can't. You play.
Yeah, we gotta play. You gotta
Okay,
play.
I'll go second.
You're gonna go second. Okay. All right.
I've just been handed a bulletin. We have just learned that Godzilla has made landfall. I am getting reports that player 2 has joined the game.
Bobby says put him in.
The only downside is that these, that's not clear. I have no idea. There is a,
It's Mecha Godzilla.
well, that was quick.
Yay.
There's a bit of a glare on it, isn't there?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a special report. A 30-story tall monster has just walked out of the ocean. Everybody evacuate the area now. It is my expert opinion.
Ball safe. How cute.
Godzilla is heading towards the bridge. Godzilla's spikes are starting to glow.
We're gonna do a proper stream of this some other time where we got the cameras set up and everything. This is just unboxing. April's gonna beat me, y'all know that, right? April will win. I guarantee it. Always do bad the first time I play a game. Always. What is a skill shot here anyway? No play.
Godzilla's heat wave is building. I wouldn't believe it if I wasn't seeing it with my own eyes. A giant robot. Godzilla's heat wave is building. People have been clearing the area with the imminent attack.
Bobby says, never seen a game unboxed. Wicked cool. You guys have fun. Thanks, Bobby. Talk to you too.
That's a lot. That's cool. I like it. I like that.
All is unlocked.
Oh, no.
The shield is dissipated. He's vulnerable. multi-ball.
Hey, I got one. I have no idea what I'm doing. None.
Shoot the scoop. Destruction jackpot ready. Godzilla unleashed a mighty tail whip. All 2 locked.
Get it back, get it back, get it back. That was better. I got 2 balls locked on top of the little building there. Have a good night, Brienne.
Skills up. Godzilla is getting ready to use his heat ray. Stand back. Don't worry, he'll be right back. Contact nearly cut the building in half.
Yeah, they are, Mark. They're really good.
Greetings from Planet X. We have come for Earth's resources. Clock is lit. Get to the roof. Those links are closing in on Godzilla.
Hey, James.
Under our absolute control and be governed as our economy. Shoot the scoop.
Nice.
I believe if I wasn't seeing it with my own eyes. A giant robot.
So you just have to knock down those little shield thingies in front of the robot.
Model 1 locked.
Yep.
Godzilla seems quite ready to attack. A direct hit the Mecha Godzilla. All 2 locked.
One more ball lock. You got that multi-ball.
Oh, look! The shield is down!
Nice. You got 2 multi-balls ready to go.
Yay.
You got this one, and you got this one. 2 of them. And you're only behind by 19 million.
Is that all?
That's all. I need to like start this multi-ball. Okay. Let's see it. Let's see your main multi-ball. Do it.
Godzilla multi-ball.
Cool.
Holy smokes, jackpot. Double jackpot. Triple jackpot. Newsflash, quadruple jackpot. Gallon small double jackpot. Triple jackpot. It's Mecha Godzilla. Another direct hit to the roof. I can't believe what I'm seeing. A giant robot version of Godzilla.
Darn. There is a lot going on with the playfield, Mark. A lot. I can't even, I'm gonna have to study it to figure it out. It is crowded playfield. He'll give it back. Nice. I like that. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Check it out. So April racks up the multi-ball on her first play. I do too, Mark. The wireforms make this game. It's cool. They are everywhere. Hi, Teresa. Or Ann. Let's call you Ann. Nice. Oh, cool.
Congratulations! Enter your initials.
That won't stay long, but I'll take it.
Monster Star! Enter your initials.
I don't know what the match is going to be. I don't have a clue.
Goodbye, Godzilla!
That's it. Woo. So we got it unboxed, we got it set up, and now I'm tired. How long did it take? It took a while. Probably an hour-ish. So, anyway, that's unboxing a new pinball machine. So I'm gonna go rest now because I'm tired and play this later. So everybody take care. Have a good weekend. See you next time.